Happy Wednesday. No, it's Friday. Happy Friday. Here we are with Pack and Chat number 3. And in this order, I have 29 pens to ship out. And we have quite a few I have, 14 packages? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I thought it was, okay, it's 13 packages, but there are 15 orders. One person had 3 different orders. So we are using a bigger container, bigger envelope, and putting the 3 into one. Let's start with the first order. It is for Ember in California. And this person ordered the neon green. Where is it? Oh. Yeah, here we are. Neon green peacock pizzazz pen. And she wanted it filled with the crystals. There are the crystals filled. It's the pretty peacock pen. And there is your drill tip. And let's get this one going. I do have a tag. I don't even know what's in it because I was in such a hurry because I didn't have any tags available to just do. So I went over to Danielle Stitcherista's her drill with me or paint with me videos that she does, and normally she has them, tags linked in her description box. I had to go through quite a few of them before I found one because I'm backed up on her videos, so I wasn't aware of when the last time was she did a tag. But apparently it's been a while because I had to go back about 3 weeks or so to get a tag. And I'm horrible at trying to find tags. I look for them and for some reason, I just cannot find tags to save my life. At least tags that sound good to answer, Alright, let me get this open. We're going with a gold theme. It is a shiny foil. Can't really tell in the camera, but I hope it looks good wrapped. First question we have is, who was your first celebrity crush? My first celebrity crush would probably have been, Sean Cassidy. I remember when I was back, it would have been like right around 1980. I can remember having a t-shirt. I'm afraid the mailman's going to be here any minute now. In fact, that's probably him. I just finished making the pens. It's 10 a.m. I started at 4, so I spent 6 hours making pens, and there's 29 of them, so there's no way I was going to get this done before the mail got here when he comes on time, which appears he is on time today. Normally, if it's our regular mailman, he comes on time, but when it's other people doing it, they come later in the afternoon or by noon. If they had waited till noon, I would have had it done. Because I know it's not going to take me 2 hours to get this packaged up. But if he is here now, then I can stop worrying and just take my time. But for now, I'm trying to rush because I'd like to try and get it ready for him to be here because I have to go to the USPS.com to schedule the pickup, and I have to tell him how many packages. So, and how much it's going to weigh. That actually sounds like UPS, because I hear a rolling door. Might be one of my neighbors, but yeah, if I don't have the package ready for when he gets here, once in a while it's no big deal, but if it happens too often, I'm afraid they'll cut me off from being able to have packages picked up. So I don't like to do that. I like to be ready. Yep, sounds like the mailman's here. Dog's barking. Yeah, I'm just trying to listen to see if he's coming to our door or if it's neighbors. So if he is here now, then I don't have to have this ready until the post office sends their last order out, which is 3:35, and I'll have my husband go down and take it in. So as soon as I'm done wrapping this, I will check with my husband to see if that was the mailman. And this is the pretty washi tape I'm going to use on this. Is that too much gold, do you think? I don't know. Maybe it was UPS, because that does not sound like the mail. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find out. Okay, it was UPS, so I still need to try and hustle my bustle. Anyway, what I was saying is when I was around 1980, because that's the year my brother was born, and I remember having this t-shirt I used to wear with Sean Cassidy on it. I was a big fan. I don't remember watching the show, but apparently he was one of the Hardy Boys, and I'm guessing I watched it. I for the life of me, do not remember watching the Hardy Boys. Maybe there was a movie and I watched, I don't know. But, so yeah, he was my first celebrity crush. And, yeah. The next question, question 2 is, what are 3 things that you collect besides crafting supplies? Well, I've really stopped collecting things other than yarn, and now diamond paintings and pins. Let's see, I used to collect masks, like the masks you'd see people, decorate and put on their walls. I used to collect porcelain dolls, Ashton Drake. I used to pay monthly payments so that I could have this one collection. I ended up giving it away. And all right, Ember, your order is ready. And let me get this put into your envelope. Okay, so collection. I'm gonna say things I used to collect because we collect movies. It used to be just Disney movies, and we would collect the cassettes, and then it moved on to having to recollect them on DVD, and now recollecting them on Blu-ray, and then collecting them on digital, I could say, which is a little harder. And there is your receipt, and that is what I just wrapped up. And the package you go. All right, 1 down and 12 to go. Yep, 12 to go. Oh, let me get the box. Yeah, I get a special postage box from the United States Postal Service. And he started giving me the box back when I was only getting because I was doing the orders every day I'd get them. But that was back when I first started and I wasn't getting orders as often as I do now. But he started, you know, he exchanges one for the one I have, and it works well, unless you have a substitute who does not bring up a new box and they take your box. And I'm not the one who gets the door most of the time, so I'm not the one that says, well, here, go take these to your truck and bring me my box back. All right, next order is to Catherine in Texas. She ordered the Crystal Cat Fox pen, because I could not tell if it was, it says cat on the listing, but it looks like a fox to me, so I love this. I think it is so pretty. And there is your crystal fox. And here's the drill tip. And let's get that wrapped up. And sent out. Okay, so I also collect, I don't know, coloring books and crayons and stationery and stuff like that considered a craft supply? Because I have a bunch of coloring books and dot to dots and what else? Color by number. There was something else I was starting to do. What was it? I don't know. I think it was just the dot to dots and then the color by numbers. I prefer color by numbers rather than coloring books because I'm really bad with shading things, and so I prefer something telling me which way to do it because I'm just really bad. And I'm trying to think, what else do I collect? Anyway, I think that's gotta be good enough because I don't even collect. I don't have collections of things anymore. Okay. Number 3. If you could live in a television show, which would you choose? Growing Pains. Only because I had such a crush on Kirk Cameron. Or maybe 8 is Enough. Yeah. I always envied that house. That family. I always wanted to be in that family. Huh, you remember that show, 8 is Enough? But that would be it. I'll look at the next question here in a second. I just wanted to make sure your little crystal fox is protected, so he's got his own little wrapping there. Okay. Now let's get him put in a pretty wrapper. I don't even know if all of these people that order watch these videos or even in the group. I mean, a lot of people are coming from Etsy searches, so I just basically figured if you're diamond painting, then you're watching my videos. But I know that's not true because I have, what, 5,300 subscribers? And there's got to be more than that amount of people that diamond paint. Which reminds me, tomorrow is the very last day to enter into the giveaway. So be sure you go watch that video to find out how to enter. I will link it up in the eye, up in the corner up there. Just go to that video. You click the eye, and then you click on the video that it's showing you after you click the eye, and then you watch that video, and it'll tell you how to enter. I'm only saying this because I was just brought to my attention that some people just don't know how to navigate some things on YouTube. And I just always figured people knew what I meant when I point in the corner at the eye that pops up. And I found out that that's not always true. So just give me a little information for those that aren't aware. Oh, where'd that thing go? It just flew right off my finger. Okay. Thank you very much for your order. Catherine, your order is ready. Oops. And let's get this and this and this. I gotta move a little faster. I got 2 done. I got 27 to go. Okay. And there is your order. And that is what I just wrapped up. It's always good to just double check. I always double check envelopes and purchase receipts to make sure that is what I just wrapped. And this does say Catherine in Texas. Oh, and my order of envelopes, mailers, these things came in yesterday, which is a good thing because after today's order, I might have enough for one more day. I'm not sure. Just depends on how many more orders I get over the weekend, which Mondays are a pretty big shipment day because it's got that extra day of the weekend that I take off. I take Saturdays off, and lately I have been making sure I actually take the day off because things have been pretty hectic, and I actually need to take a day off. So this next order is for Carol in Idaho, and Carol ordered on butterfly wings in pink and purple, and those are purple and pink is here. Trust me, I know. I remember making it. There you are. And she also ordered the swirly diamond painting pen, which I'm almost out of. And so there's your swirly pen with the pen, drill pin tip. And here are your 2 butterfly pins. I think these are so pretty. And there's one. And there's the other. Get these wrapped up. So there will be 2 packages in this one. And these swirly pens are pretty fragile. I've had to actually, I don't know if I said it in this video or my last video or not, but I ordered just one of these pens to try it out a while back. When it arrived split in half. It was completely broken. And what happened was I told the company it was broken, and they're like, "Oh, so sorry. Are you going to be placing another order soon? We'll put it in with your next order." I said, "No, I don't plan on placing another order anytime soon." And especially, a company I just ordered one pen from, and it came broken. But turns out I ended up ordering from them not too long after that. But the funny thing is they gave me a tracking number and everything and said that they were sending it out, and that tracking number never went anywhere. It never showed up. I don't think they ever sent it out because, like I said, I ended up ordering from them without realizing it. And lo and behold, right in the middle of that order was my replacement pen. So it came, it wasn't broken, and it sold really fast. It sold super fast before I even had it in the shop, because I showed it in one of my videos. So I ordered more, and when that order came, I actually had one that was not sellable because it was cracked, and so I've kept it for myself. I'm using it as a pen, an ink pen. And so sometimes that happens. I actually got a refund on that pen. But now I've got another order in right now because of the fact that I am down to the last one or two of them, I think. And of course, you know, with it being the Chinese New Year right now, no orders are processing. So it's still in waiting for them to come back from their holidays. I mean, I should have foresaw what pens were going, but I can't. I don't know how many people are going to buy things. I don't know. And I don't want to really buy a bunch of something that people aren't going to like. Like one of the very first pens I bought were these donut pens. And I thought, oh, people will think these are so cute. And I have like 16 of them. Not one has sold. So I'm really bad at gauging what other people are going to like when it comes to that. But then again, there's been other situations where I've gauged it pretty well. And people, or I just have to go by what people buy or ask for. So sometimes I'll have something in the shop. I'll have one or two things. If it sits in there forever, I don't order it again. I mean, you know, most of the time someone will eventually be interested in it, but it's not a hot seller. And for each thing that I have in the shop, it's added work, you know, because I have to make these listings. I have to add all the stuff into it. I do have someone helping me with the descriptions. However, she's on hiatus right now. And so if you notice that my descriptions are pretty bland, that's why. But other than that, I have to do all the data entry to put in the categories, put it in which section of my shop, and the pricing and quantities and everything. Okay, so this is just the first part. Let's get this second one done. And it just takes a while, but plus I have to photograph the pens, and I had to get this little studio, this tiny little box, this white box that has these bright lights on it, so that I could put my pens in there and take pictures of them, because my desktop really isn't the best background for a photo shoot. I mean, it kind of fits the theme, but it can obscure what the pen looks like. The lighting is okay, but the box is supposed to be so that there's no shadows and you can get a better image. But this last time when I took photos of the new stuff that I put in the shop, it was darker, and I don't know why. I'm thinking maybe one of the lights went off and I didn't realize it. But, yeah, I have a bunch more new pens that came in that have not been put in the shop yet. And I have not sold them before. And I don't know when I'm going to have the chance to do it because I don't know. I'm going to have to because the ones that I have in the shop are going to dwindle down and then I won't have as many orders. So I guess at that point I'll have time to put the new ones in. You know? But, oh, before I go on with the tag, I just wanted to say that I will be putting, and it's not an if thing now, it's a will. I will be putting the row straighteners in the shop, and there are only a certain pens of mine that those will work on. But if the pins aren't available or the pin that it works on isn't your style, I will still have them in the shop on the regular pink pin. So it's kind of touchy because I don't know if I want to make it on a pen permanently or if I want to make it where they're interchangeable, or I don't know if I can make it interchangeable because some of these pens, there's only maybe one or two pins that would work where it's would be interchangeable, but you still probably wouldn't want to. You'd want your pen tip in there solid. So I'm still working out the details, but not only will I have the row straightener, I will have glue for the 3, 6, and 9 placers with the flat ones. From what I'm understanding, those flat ones are the old style. But I never saw them. I have not seen them in the whole entire time that I've been diamond painting. I've never seen the flat ones. And now all of a sudden I'm starting to see them. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's a new style. But I don't know. People have had them before, but to me it's new. And so I will have those in the shop. Some of them, it will be what am I trying to say? The drill placers are going to take a while to get here. But I will have some of the row straighteners actually pretty quick. So here is Carol's order. Your order is ready. Oh, I'm so glad I looked up. I keep forgetting that my video cuts off after 29 minutes, and last time it actually, I kept talking. But I have 15 seconds left, so I'm going to stop this and restart it. Announcement. Like, yeah, I needed to tell you that. See, it's like I wasn't even gone. I could have just done it and you wouldn't have known the difference. Alright, so, Carol, here is your receipt as to what you ordered. And that is what I just packaged up. If you ever think, oh, well, hey, I didn't get a chance to look at that, just pause the video. You can just pause it and read your receipt if you'd like. And that goes in your envelope. So that's 3 that I've finished. And that means we have, what, 11 more? I don't remember if I said 13 or 14 now. So there was 13. So I've got 10 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 more. Alright. Who's next? Next we have Debbie in Washington. She ordered a clearly rounded in blue, and she chose to not have it filled. So here is your blue, and there is the pin, drill pin. And she also ordered the double-ended gem topped pen, silver with blue gem at the top. I think she likes blue. So that's this one here. So there is the silver pen with the blue top. And it has an ink pen, which I love this type of pen, on one end. And just throw it. And your drill pin on the other. Double-ended. So when you are diamond painting, you keep it over your pen. When you're writing, you keep it over the drill pin. Or you could keep it over the drill pin to keep it from drying out, whichever you prefer. But it's double duty. Ow, I forgot there was I just jabbed my hand. Alright, so let's get this packaged up. Which one's longer? The double-ended. Well, no, they're about the same. Okay, let's see. Next question. What I wanted to say is if you have my shop on Etsy favorited, you will get notified whenever there's new stuff, when I add new things to the shop. So if you're waiting on a certain item to come, then your best bet would be to favorite the shop so that you will be notified when new stuff comes in. That's just like how YouTube, you subscribe so that and then hit the bell to get notified of new videos and whatnot. Works the same way on Etsy. And then, you know, people who favorite the items, I guess that's like liking the videos. It also, I think it might, when you favorite an item and it goes out of stock, I think it might tell you when it comes back in. I'm not sure, because I haven't shopped on Etsy too much. I mean, I have, but I don't like have certain items that I favorite that I don't buy, you know what I'm saying? I don't do a lot of shopping. I bought, let's see, one time I bought a Christmas dress for Teslin. It was for her first Christmas at home. So she was 11. Well, she was technically a year old. But for her second, it was her second Christmas. But her first Christmas at home, because first Christmas she was in the hospital because she was only 9 days old at that point. And I bought a vintage red velvety dress for her, and it basically matched what her first Christmas dress looked like, because she got one from the Children's Miracle Network. They had just left some preemie clothes. It's so cute because some of them were like hospital gowns, but they were handmade and they were just so cute. And then there was that dress, and it was so big on her. It looked like we had a doll wrapped up in this red dress. And she had her whole breathing machine thing going on her head, and it was adorable, but kind of sad at the same time. But I bought that on Etsy. I bought a couple of needle minders for my diamond paintings, because Lord knows I'm not doing cross stitch right now. And I'm trying to think what else I bought. Oh yeah, I bought well, I didn't buy, but I had an Etsy shop send me a diamond painting, and I did a first impressions on them. I really enjoyed it. Drama always happens though, and there was a little bit of drama around it. Alright, I'll get to the next question after I pack this one in. So, Debbie in Washington, your order is ready. Debbie in Washington. Debbie in Washington. I think you actually live near my sister. I mean, all those towns, I don't know what's what, but it just sounds familiar. The city name. Okay, I need to hustle my bustle a little bit more. Every time I hear a car go by, I think it's the mailman. Alright, so your 2 items are ready. And this video is going to be like an hour and a half. And that is what I just wrapped up. Okay, paper's sticking out a little ways. I don't want it getting stuck in this sticky, because this glue on these are, the glue on these are really strong. Alright, there we go. So that's 4. I can't remember how many I said. So 13, right? So 9 to go. 9 to go. And this next one is to Diane in Nevada. She ordered Loud and Proud Polka Dot Breast Cancer Awareness. So here is that one. And there's your drill tip. And then she ordered the paintbrush in gold. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here it is. Here's your gold paintbrush. It matches to the wrapping. Alright, let's get this going. The long one. Okay, the next question on this tag. What fictional character would you use to describe yourself? That's a squeaky car. A fictional character. Definitely not Betty Boop or Jessica Rabbit. Fictional character. I think fictional characters can be people in movies or cartoons. Let's see. I don't know. But there is a book that it kind of reminded me of myself a little bit, called, I think it was called She's Come Undone. I think that was the name of it. And it was an Oprah Winfrey book club or something like that. One of the books that she loves, books that she loves. I don't know, something like that. But it was a pretty good book, and it was about a girl that was overweight and how she the things she went through from being overweight and trying to meet men and things like that are real life stuff, you know, for some of us. There's some certain things in that book that she does that I, will never forget from reading that book. Not necessarily good things, but It's a book I'll never, I mean, I can't remember the name of it. I think that's the name of it, though. But there's only a couple parts of the book that I remember. It's one of those things that just, stands out in your mind. And so I'm going to say her, whatever her name was. All right. What was your first job? Some of these questions, I think I had gotten, I had taken some of these, I must have seen it somewhere and taken some of these questions and used them for my question of the day in my videos. Yeah, I need to get an unboxing or something out because, well, I think it's mainly because I've got that Huracan haul that I'm finishing up. And that is an unboxing. What am I talking about? All right, Diane in Nevada, your order is ready. And that's what the envelope says, and that's what this receipt says. Gotta keep an eye on my timer so I don't go over. And try to be stealthy here. There is your order. And that's what I wrapped up. In you go. And the next order goes to Wilma in Maryland. I do believe that's what MD stands for. Yeah, I don't think it could be anything else. She ordered, oh, she gets the special. She gets special wrapping. Just because I have it and I can only use it on certain pens. Okay, she ordered the Myth of the Mermaid. Here you go. Drill pin at the ready. And then she also ordered a little bit of Disney. She ordered Eeyore and Mickey. And here they are, ready to go. And there are their drill pins. So I'm going to explain why there's special wrapping. It's not to play favorites or anything. It's just the fact that at Christmas time, we had ordered some items for Teslin from the Disney store. And it was shipped to us. And I'm a big supporter of upcycling or recycling or reusing as much as humanly possible, as long as it's in good shape. Well, on one of the items that came, there was this cute tissue paper. And the only thing I could think to use this tissue paper for would be on the Disney pens. Since I couldn't just use it, I don't think it would look right if it was wrapped, if just anything was wrapped in it and be like, what is this Disney tissue paper doing on this? I don't get it, kind of thing. So you'll see that in a minute. I'm going to get this wrapped in this one, since this is not the Disney one. This is just the mermaid tail. Tell you now, I'm gonna have to probably do another paper. I can wrap six packages with this. I think I said that in my last one too. I really found how to, manage it. at first, when I first started doing this, you know, I probably used way too much tissue paper to wrap. You know, my prices don't reflect the fact that I use this stuff, because I get it very inexpensive, and it's just basically my gift to you for ordering from me is to make it look pretty. You know, I do get this stuff very inexpensive at, you know, I do shop at the Dollar Tree, so I can wrap so many off of the dollar. You know, this is just, this is the second one out of this package, and these packages are the more fancy, I guess you could say. So let's see, so I can get so far 12, and then there's one extra piece of paper that I can add to another one. So let's just say 12 for $1. I can wrap 12 of them off of $1. And that's with the double paper. And the other ones, the shiny ones that I have, I get a few of them in a package, and then I add a solid color to it. And some of those solid ones I get 24 sheets or something for $1. So yeah, I'm not huge enough to have the fact that I need to cut back. I mean, when I cut out the thank you cards, it wasn't because of monetary purposes, even though, you know, I was only getting like 8 to $1, 8 for $1, and that would add up now. But then I got a big bulk of them. But then they weren't cards, they were just basically like postcards, and they weren't what I thought they were. I was kind of disappointed in them. I used them for a while, but then the orders just got to be too many, and it was just a matter of time. Management is why I had to stop doing those. But I do give you a nice, loving sticker that says thank you, and lets you know that it was handmade with love, especially for you. So this one's ready. Now let's put this aside and get our, this one's going to be blue. Oh, very shiny, so you might want to cover your eyes. Oi. Okay. There we go. Got it. Alright, so here is the shiny outside piece. There's something under here. Oh, the pins. Look at that. Alright. And here is, this is a nice thick paper too. It actually has Disney written on it. It's got cute little characters all over it. I almost hate to cut it up. So this will be used 5 more times until I run out, but it'll only be used on the Disney pins that I have. I have a few more. Alright. Oh yeah, I have to bubble wrap it first, huh? Let's get that ready. Scissors. Gosh, it's 8 minutes, and then my second clip will be over. Let's hope I can remember to reset it. Oh, my first job. My very first job was, other than babysitting, was probably delivering newspapers. If, you know, I mean, I consider it a job. I got paid. I was able to buy my own, you know, used television and my brand new stereo. I remember that was $300. That was a lot. And I was able to get myself a Walkman. Not when they were super, super popular, but, you know, a few years later. It cost me $60. That was a lot of money for a cassette player, you know? But I felt special because I had a job and I was paying for my own stuff. I mean, my mom was on welfare. So for me to be able to do that, it meant a lot. And I had my paper route for quite a while. I had actually we moved across town, and I got my paper routes changed. I ended up getting the one, because the paper routes are numbered, and I had two paper routes because the first one was pretty small. It was route number 1, and it consisted of delivering to all the businesses downtown. I have so many memories, because back then the newspaper was delivered in the evening. I don't know if they still do that, but they didn't have a Saturday paper, and Sunday was the only one that had to be delivered in the morning. So after school, I would deliver newspapers, and on Sunday, I was up super early. My dad, I mean, I live with my mom, but my dad hated it because that meant a lot of the time that I didn't go to church because it was so early in the morning. Oh, I think I pulled out silver to use with this. I have this silver holographic. I think it's called holographic. I always get it confused with halogenic. That same squeaky car makes me, I keep thinking that's the mailman. I'm almost halfway done. I might be able to get this done if I can ever find the beginning of this tape. There we go. Yeah. Come on. There we go. I like sparklies, if you couldn't tell. And you know my sage advice about sparkling wherever you go. And you can take this with you and sparkle with wherever you go. And whatever you do. Alright. Oh man, this is the last of this roll. Hopefully there's enough to put on this. Looks like it. Yep, barely. Yeah, perfect. Haha. Oops. Alright, where... Okay. And there we go. So, Wilma's order is ready. Your order is ready. And here's your envelope. Here's your purchase receipt. I gotta remember this next order comes with a keychain. I can have to remember to pack the keychain. Alright. Here's your purchase order. Can you see it all? That is what I wrapped. Tucked away nicely inside of the envelope. stuck to my finger. All right. Wilma's order is set to go. Now we have Kim's order. She ordered a Smile Every Day pen. I'll put this away. Which, by the way, I will not be carrying after they are gone. I will not be carrying this particular line of pens any longer. I have, I think, 3 left. I have one of this one that says this thing and two that say something about green. Something about dreaming. I don't remember. But they are just, they're just a pain to make. And I end up spending an hour on one pen. So I have to cut out something that's giving me a headache. Like I said, 6 hours making 29 pens. So I've got to make the process go a little faster. Smile Every Day and your keychain right here. So here you go. There's your drill tip. And there's what it says, Smile Every Day. Here. I gotta reset the camera, so the clip. It's not gonna focus, but that's what this says. We'll be right back. And here we are. Here's the keychain. I wrap the keychains in a different material. So, got that. I try to stabilize all moving parts of the pins. Some of them, they don't like to be manipulated. Put you that way. And this is one of them. I'm going to cut that part out where I'm scratching on the pen. Right, well, I told you what my first job was. And I gotta do this. My phone goes bonkers at 11 o'clock because I have it set on Do Not Disturb. And at 11 o'clock it comes off. So any notifications that I still have on my phone at that point will come to me all at once. And I haven't looked at my phone at all today because I knew I needed to get working on this and I needed to do it quickly. So that's one of my problems is I get on my phone, I check all my notifications on my phone, and I take care of everything on there, like answering emails, responding to messages, comments, game notifications, you know. The like. And then before I know it, it's already an hour has gone by. And I didn't have an hour to spare. So after my paper route, I'm trying to remember. Okay, my next job was working as a telemarketer. Well, I wasn't technically a telemarketer, but I was. I worked for the Kirby company, which is a vacuum cleaner company. My dad was somewhat of a bigwig in that business, in that area. And so he basically got me a job, and I was really good at it. I was 15. So, and that was back when you could smoke inside buildings. And that's when I started smoking, because everyone around me was smoking and I wanted to try it. Alright, so Kim, your order is ready. Here you go. And let me get your receipt. Oh, it's not ready. I still have to do your keychain. So let's not forget that. It was sitting right on top of the envelope. I wouldn't have forgot. Alright, I put it in this material here. I mean, I don't know why, but I feel it needs to be protected too. Maybe so that it's not poking into the pen. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I could just toss it in the envelope, but that's just not how I do things, I guess. Alright, there we go. I hope you've been able to see me wrapping the whole time, because I think my camera's a little further back than normal. Alright, that's ready to be wrapped. Oh, the wrapping's right in front of me. I think I might be getting tired because I'm not, like, focusing. So I'm going to, I have another order just like this, so I'm going to just use this for both of the keychains. Yeah, this should take, both of them should be able to fit in here. Don't ask me how. I'm trying to figure it out. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's how we'll do it. Perfectly half. Alright. So let's actually stick this up a little higher. Wrap it like this. Wrap it like that. Oh, goodness. I guess I should have it on a flat surface. But yeah, you can kind of see me down here. I'm afraid to move because this thing will fall apart. Alright, there we go. We got it. Oh, why did it do this to me? There we go. Alright, wrap, go. Now your order is ready. Yesterday I got up at 2:30 in the morning, and I stayed up till like 10 o'clock last night. I was so dead. There's your order. And then the day before, I was up from 4 a.m. until 5 p.m. and then I crashed. So my sleeping is still pretty messed up. Okay, come on. Yeah, it said Kim, right? All right, there's your order, Kim. And this is what I wrapped up. Oh. There we go. And you're good to go. Kim in Illinois. I thought she was in Nevada for some reason. That was the person before this, I think. Alright. Here is the next order. It goes to Carol. And she is in Texas. Here is the keychain. And she ordered the same thing. The Smile Everyday pen. And here's your drill tip. And let's, what do I do with it? Okay, here it is. Get your foam stuff cut. One time I ran out of bubble wrap and I actually had to wrap pens in that because I didn't have anything else. I figured, well, it works. It still protects. And it did. Okay. Cut it a little bit too. Starting to hurry, so things don't work out too good when I hurry, when I rush. So I maybe should stop rushing. And then I'll be kicking myself because I will have missed the mailman by like one package. Okay, let's wrap this little stinker up in here. Reminds me of a diaper. Shaped like a diaper. Okay. Well, one thing about it taking 6 hours to do my pen order, I started a new audiobook and I'm actually almost done with it. It was a 5-hour book, but, well, it's a 10-hour book. I listen in double time, but I didn't start right away because it's not just making the pens. It's the first hour I spent printing out. I had already had I printed out the labels. I had already had the receipts printed out. That's what it was. But I didn't have the labels bought and printed out. So I had to do that, then cut them out and label the envelopes and put the fragile stickers on there. And then I had to go pull all the pens from my inventory, which my shelves for my diamond paintings is turning into pen inventory shelves. Well, there's enough room for both. Alright, so let's get Carol's pen bubble wrapped. There we go. Okay, oh, I should probably answer a question, huh? What are your worst fears? Yeah, I've answered this one too, but for those who haven't watched that video, my worst fears are my children dying, being kidnapped, something happening bad, just something bad happening to my kids. That is my worst fear in the world. Second worst fear is fire. My home catching on fire. And my third biggest fear is spiders. Yeah, spiders. I'm not really afraid of them. I just don't. I don't. I can't handle them being around. Even the tiniest one. I had one tiny little, dinky little tiny spider dangling in here one day when I came in. And I made Jim come and get rid of it. I don't understand Teslin's fear, because this might explain why she is now afraid of any kind of bug. But she found a spider in the bathroom. It was a little black one, and I guess she picked it up and brought it out to me in the living room in her hand, and she showed it to me, and I freaked. I screamed. And it scared her so bad when I did that. I think it made her cry. But literally, she scared me really bad. I don't know if I've told this story, but when I was pregnant with Stephanie, I went to a party. You know, my husband was all about the drinking. My husband at the time. And I wasn't drinking, of course, because I was pregnant. And I generally didn't drink anyway. But I was just there hanging out with my friends and stuff. And it was in the same apartment complex. But they had a pet tarantula. Okay. And I remember exactly where I was sitting. I was sitting in a chair next to the kitchen counter. And I had my head turned to the side, listening to somebody talk, or I was talking to somebody. And someone in front of me said my name, and so I looked forward, straight ahead, and right in my face is this tarantula. I screamed so hard that I peed my pants. Yeah. Literally, I peed my pants. I had to go home to change them. Because ever since Ayla was born, that kind of thing happens. It happens to me. So, Carol, your order is ready. Here is your order, I mean. Here's your envelope. Here's your purchase receipt. And we still have 5 left. Boy. It's not going very fast, is it? Means I've only done 9. Yeah. That last order is going to have quite a few pins to wrap, though. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, and there's your order. Okay, 12 minutes left on this clip. Gosh, this is going to be huge. Very long. I don't know if you guys are going to want to watch it. The whole thing, I mean, is it really long? I'm going to have to figure something out for these these big orders. Maybe I'll have to split them up into 2. I don't know. I don't think so, because the whole point of it is so you can watch it before the orders actually go out. Oh wow, this is really cut weird. Alright. Okay, the next order goes to Linda in California. She ordered the Cupid's arrow, which is actually a dart, I was informed. And the Day of the Dead skull, which I was also informed that was a candy skull. So yeah, I've got everything named wrong. But my assistant is out for the count for the moment, so bear with me if I name things wrong. And it's yellow, so, and I do believe this is the last one, so these are her 2 orders. Oh yeah, here, let me show you. It comes off this end, and there's your drill pin. And this one comes off here, and there's your drill pin. No, there's the camera right there. All right, let's get these wrapped up. You know, making it into a video doesn't really take that much longer. I mean, I'm showing the pins and the receipts to the camera, but normally I would be taking breaks and stuff. Anyway, I'd stop here to do, you know, check Facebook, or I got a notification on my phone, and I would check that. And yeah, I still get notifications on my phone at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. It never stops. Well, this is almost done. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I get to just hang out and diamond paint. And what I need to do today is I need to make some videos. I have so many videos I need to make. Like, I have post reviews. I have at least 2 post reviews I need to do, and I've needed to do them for a while. Plus I have a little haul from Michael's that I've been needing to show, that stuff I purchased a while ago. Oh, it's been at least a week, maybe a week and a half. And let's see, what else is there that I need to... I have packages. They're not coming in like they were, but I do still have quite a few packages that I need to unbox. I've gotten things... I have received things from Amazon that I wanted to show. But you guys are just keeping me so busy in the pin shop, you know. I'm not complaining, but I'm... Oh no, I ripped it. Here, let's tape it back on. That, okay, here we go. You've been keeping me busy in the pin shop, so I haven't been able to, oh. I don't even know what I was saying. Pin orders have been keeping me busy. That I get tired. All my time is used making pins and whatnot, so... Plus, you know, updating the shop, making sure everything is updated when I get pins that come in the mail. And I need to put them back in the shop, or I need to take photos and add new things to the shop and new listings and yada yada. Yeah. Anyway, this is Linda's order. It is ready. Your order is ready, Linda. Here is her envelope. Here is her receipt. And put that in here. Come on. There you go. There is your order. I have a cup of coffee sitting here. It's been sitting here for an hour, and I haven't had a drink out of it yet. The whole time. I actually got it right when this started, when I started this video. Alright, sometimes these are a little tricky to close, but they close really well. Alright, so Linda's order is ready to go. And the next order is for Vicky. And she's in Ohio. She ordered flu shot pens in green and yellow. And I think that's because this is the only colors I had left. I think I have one yellow left, but I have one arriving, more arriving I think tomorrow. But here are the pins. Drill pins. And they do have liquid in them. Whoop. They are liquefied. I don't want to jinx it, but I want to say that we may be able to get this out without having to send my husband to the post office. I'm working, I'm trying. He doesn't mind doing it, I guess, but I like I said, I just don't like telling, you know, setting up for the mailman to get here to pick stuff up and then I don't have anything for him. I had to do it, I've done it twice. Once was because that was when my printer went out and I couldn't print out the postage. So I had to manually write it on the envelope. That was back when I was using Facebook, my Facebook shop. So I did a lot of, that's how I started it. I mean, I started just doing it with the labels. I wrote them, hand wrote them on the envelope, and I hand wrote Fragile in block letters and with Sharpie. I mean, I don't know if they really look at the Fragile on there. They said that, you know, the people at the counter do, but I'm not sure if beyond that they actually respect it. Oh, for a minute there I thought maybe my thing stopped and it wasn't recording. But we can hope, you know, at least, you know, I can do is put Fragile on there so that maybe someone will take a second thought about throwing it or crushing it. Because, I mean, to me, these are fragile. They can be broken. I've had them broke, you know, receiving them. Alright, I'm out of that tape. I've got to get another one. So I'm going to start a new clip, and when I come back, we will finish this up. Alright, so they match. It's actually, I'm lucky I had two of the same type. I think I had ordered a batch of 10, and I ordered 2 of them because they were like super cheap or something. I got them off AliExpress, I think. But they were glittery, so I just was so excited about them. And they looked small, and I was planning to use them to wrap around the diamond painting. And if I wanted to go all the way around it, I wanted to make sure it was going to fit all the way around it. So I got 2 of them. I mean, look, they don't come with very much on them. But I found a better use for them. I don't think they would have stuck very well to the diamond painting. Alright. There we go. I gotta cut that off. It just looks wrong to me. Alright. So that is the order for Vicky. Vicky in Ohio. I should start making one of those scratch maps of all the places I've sent packages to. Okay. I've sent to Canada a couple times. I think Germany. I think I sent to the Netherlands Not sure. I know I sent to... I think I sent to South America once. It's hard to remember. Okay, Vicky. Here is your order. Your flu shots are ready. Did I tell you your order was ready? See how pretty it is? So let's get this ball rolling. We've got 3 to go. And I need to start a new tissue paper. Next one goes to Nina, and she is in MT Montana? I feel stupid, but MT, I think. I don't know what else it would be. Okay, let's do... Since we have the blue out, unwrapped, let's go with a blue color in here. See, here's my bundle that I get from Dollar Tree. I have the pastels. Takes me a while to go through one, but I'm actually starting to notice a difference in the amount that I have left. Like, okay, so I think that blue would look good with... Should I go blue and red? Blue? Nah, that doesn't look too good. Blue... Let's just do blue and blue. Do blue and yellow. Oh, that's more brown. Let's do this blue here. Only one of them. So this will be the last one I'll need to start up for today. I need to start doing this the day before. I was doing it the night before, and then I started, my sleeping schedule got weird, and I started getting tired really early in the evening, so that means I have to wake up in the morning to do them. So I guess it just depends on when I got up the day before, whether I'm going to have to package the night before or the day of. And at least the morning of, I am not taking time away from Teslin by doing it at night when she's home, especially when it's like the weekend. Well, I don't only have to do it on Sunday nights. Sunday night or Monday morning. So generally, if I do it during the day, it doesn't interrupt any of my mommy and me time kind of thing. We're able to keep that. Okay, why is this so much over there? Because okay. Go in more. There, okay. And, oh, she ordered the little bit of sparkle in blue, which is right here. Oh, where's that other washi tape that goes with the blue? Had the silver. I don't know where it is now. Gosh. Did I use up the rest of the silver? I don't remember. Yes, I did. That's right. So we have this one we will use, and that one's almost gone too, but hopefully it'll last. We'll see. If not, I have more. I'll just have to get up and go get it. All right, oh here, so here's your little bit of sparkle. And here is your drill tip. I don't know, this camera, I really wish it would focus better. Okay, so is this my third clip or is this my fourth clip? I really hope it's not 4. So I started at 10, so it's 11:30 now. Oh my gosh, it's already been an hour and a half. So yeah, this is my 4th clip. Oh my gosh, I don't know. How in the world am I going to post this and have people watch it? I don't know. Who's going to want to watch 2 hours of me ramble? I didn't even finish a tag, and all I've been doing is wrapping pins, and I've answered 6 questions in 2 hours, or hour and a half, whatever. And I'm hoping that I haven't been out of shot most of the time, because if so, I can just kiss this video goodbye. If you've made it this far, you've got to, you know, acknowledge that you made it this far by telling me that you made it this far. I don't know. Say that you got to see the blue. That you got to see the blue sparkly paper. Or something like that. Or that you got to see the blue wrapping. You made it to the blue wrapping. Even though the Disney one was blue wrapping, but this is all blue wrapping. These colors actually go good together. I like that blue. Pretty. I don't know why my color preferences changed, but I really see the beauty in blue where I never did before. And I think mostly blue wasn't, you know, a favorite color of mine growing up because it was my brother's favorite color. And I don't know if it still is, but now that I'm an adult, you know, I know that it's okay to share favorite colors. I've got to hurry because the mailman's gonna be here. Gotta be here anytime. Okay, so maybe I'll just fast forward through the rest of this. Yeah, I'll just fast forward through the rest of this. I'm going to say my goodbyes now. No, I can't fast forward it because I got to show you your orders. What am I thinking? Especially when there's only 2 more after this one. There's 2 more. And Nina, your order is ready. Nina in MT. Montana. I'm gonna look here and see. I don't know. Why can't I think of another state that would MT would be? And there's your receipt. MT. I don't know. If it's not Montana, I don't know what it is. I've always been horrible at that. Alright, next order goes to Megan in Ohio. She ordered the Glitter Fun in pink and 2 of the Myth of the Mermaid pens. So we've got your pink glitter fun pin. And there's the drill tip. These are nice and big. And then we have your two mermaid pins. Those are mermaid pins. Alright, so I'm going to fast forward through me wrapping it. I'll come back when it's done being wrapped. You know what, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up two versions of this. Yeah, that's going to go over great, right? I'm going to put up one version where I fast forward through all my talking and the wrapping part. And I will I'll put it at normal speed during when I'm showing the pins, when I'm showing the envelope or the receipt, telling who it goes to. And that'll be in one version. And then this one will be the second version, or the other version, where if you want to hear me talking the whole time, then you can watch this one. But you know what? These are not going to go up until tonight because I need a nap. And I want to take a nap before Teslyn gets home from school because it is a Friday and she will be staying up a little later than normal. So I'm going to need my full attention for her. And maybe we'll watch a movie. We did watch a movie the other day called oh, I watched Bird Box a couple weeks ago. But gosh, what was the movie we watched? No, it's really bugging me. Well, I watched a movie while I was diamond painting the other day. Called, yesterday I think it was, or the day before. It's called Hereditary. I don't know if I talked about this in another video, but that movie, I don't know what to say about it. It was pretty weird. But oh, we watched Bumblebee. That's what it was. And that was pretty good. That was a really good movie. Alright, so got one more package. One more to wrap up from Megan. Megan. That reminds me of someone I went to school with. It was a friend of mine. She had the reddest hair. And her name was Megan. But she told me that her actual name wasn't Megan. It was Me Again. Yeah, so that's what we had to start calling her. Me Again. Like me, it's me again. So, Me Again. I can remember what she looks like too, very clearly. I mean, mainly because I have a picture of her with her nephew or something. And it's just one of those things where it's just stuck in your head. And I remember spending the night at her house that day when that picture was taken. And I remember because I had a fever blister develop. And oh my gosh. Either I developed it or I had it. And I've always gotten them. Hate them. But now I know why I get them. And I can prevent it. When the temperature changes drastically, I get them. Like when I went to California 2 years in a row on our summer trip to California, I got a fever blister both times. I'm like, the second year that I got it, I was looking, I'm like, you know what? I had one last year too. That's really strange. And I don't know if I figured it out myself or if it was my cousin or my aunt because I was at their house. I remember that. And maybe they mentioned it. I don't remember. But all I know is the next year when we went, I made sure to keep my chapstick on my lips and on the way down there, driving down to California, so that I wouldn't have the drastic change, and I didn't get fever blister that year. That was just last year in 2018. So I was super happy that I finally would have it taken care of where I wouldn't get them again, or I knew how to avoid getting them. Because I hate those things so much. But I don't know. That's just one of those things I remember being at my friend's house and having that. It was a really bad one too. The one where it was like right on the edge of your lip where partway goes on the inside. Okay. Only have one more after this one, guys. That's the gold wrapping. Where is the silver? Okay, here it is. Silver and blue. Silver and blue. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to... Let's just finish up. Please. Please, mailman, don't come yet. I hear people. I hear another car out there. Okay. Now that I'm almost at the very end, I might be able to give what I have finished if I don't get this last one done quick enough. Megan, your order is ready. Your mermaid pins and your glitter fun pin. Oh. They want to stick together. Here is your envelope. Here is your receipt. My mouth is super dry. Okay, I've got 8 minutes before this clip ends. So I've got to get that one done in 8 minutes because I don't want to start a 5th clip. Here's your order. 2 pink-tailed mermaid pins and 1 glitter fun. And that is what I ordered. That is what I wrapped. In they go. Alright. These are some tall orders. There we go. Tucked in nice and sound. Last order is for Narado. This is someone who had an order last time as well. In my packing video number 2. She placed an order then, and so she is a repeat customer. I don't always say when someone's a repeat customer because I don't always think to. I just remember hers because she just placed an order, and here she has 3 more orders that she placed for today's shipment. So let's start with the first one, which is she reordered the Mysterious Unicorn in purple and pink. Do that. That would be these. And there are the drill pins. And here are the Mysterious Unicorns, which I will pull the tab out and show that it works. And put the tab back in. And now it doesn't work, so it won't get pushed accidentally in shipping. Here's the tab for purple. It works. And put the tab back in. He's like, it doesn't want to stop. There we go. And now it won't go off in shipping. All right, let's get these wrapped up. Wow, I've almost gone through this entire thing of bubble wrap. I might have to order more. I still have 3 more rolls that size, but I don't know. Little unicorn burritos. Or mummies. They look mummified. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can get this order done. We can get it out today. And okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get 2 more in with what's left. I might have to... I might. Because these are some fatty pins here. Big-headed horses, unicorns. Alright. And I need to go get more. Yeah, I can't use that. Be right back. I'm gonna go get the more washi tape. Okay, got the same one. I actually had the second one. Looks just like it. I thought I had used it up. I didn't see it at first. You know why? Because it was right in front. And of course, when something's right in front of my nose, it's really hard to see. Okay. Okay, so this first one is wrapped. The next one is, she has this Mr. Fix-It, the screwdriver, and I'm going to actually put that with this other one of her other orders. Yeah, these all go to the same address, just double checking that. So this next order, she has ordered the Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend in rose gold. So here is your rose gold drill pin. You can see it, I don't know. And your diamond. And here is the screwdriver, and guess it. Someone said they have magnets, but they're very weak. It is a magnet, but it's very weak. I can't get it to, let's see. Oh, I guess it attached to my clip back here. So it does work. It is a magnet. And here is the drill pin. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, see, it's a magnet. I should put that in the description. I forgot about it when somebody told me that they found out it was magnetized when they ordered it. I'm actually going to do 3 of these in one because I have my reason. This one is the Captain America. And here is Captain America. And there is the drill pin. And so I rarely do this, but I'm going to do it this once. I'm going to put all 3 of these into one wrapping. I will put the diamond at the very bottom so it has the most wrapping. And I'm using Captain America for the measurement. How big it's going to be. Let's go here. And we don't want to cut that paper there now, do we? Okay. Diamond first. And then we get screwdriver here. And then we have Captain America to protect them both. Because he's really thin. There we go. This is still thinner than the... I knew eventually it was going to happen, and I have no idea where I left off. I don't have time to go back and look. I feel so horrible. But I just sat here thanking everybody for your orders. Thank you for giving these pins the home that they deserve, so they could be used in the manner that they were made for. And thank you all for watching. And then I said, although I don't think anybody's watching right now because it's so far in, and I look up and of course nobody was watching because I wasn't recording. Yeah. I don't remember. I was telling you something about my past. Oh, how... I don't know where it cut off, but I was saying how I had just chuckled about something, and I said that that chuckle sounded like my mom. It was really eerie because I've never sounded like my mom, and that sounded like my mom. And I said maybe it's because I'm getting older, but then again I'm losing my hearing, I believe. I know I'm losing my eyesight because my glasses keep getting thicker and thicker every year. And then I said, at least I'll still be able to diamond paint. That's all that matters, right? Alright, so Noreda, I'm so sorry for butchering your name. Noreda, your order is ready. She's in New York. And there's 2 in here, there's 3 in here, and there are 2 in here. So that's your 7. Your order is ready. And I could have fit this in a smaller envelope, but I didn't realize, it didn't need the big one, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So on orders with this many, I like to... Okay, so there's your quirky quill pen and your rose gold diamond. Let's turn this a little bit, maybe you can see it. And then your next one. Oh, come on. There is your quirky quill pin, the second one with the Captain America. And the last one I have here is your two mysterious unicorn pins with the Mr. Fix-It screwdriver. Alright, so those are all ready to go. And that was the last order, so you guys, we can finally say goodbye. And I can go take a nap. I gotta go set these by the back door so when the mailman comes, they will be ready. Make sure. Gotta get in there. Take good care of each other on your journey across the country. Since New York is pretty far, be good. Don't fight. Don't make mommy turn the car around. Alright, enough being silly. There you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video if you even watched it this far. If you did, I applaud you for sticking with it. Well, with me. I know I didn't get any further than wow, I didn't even get to number, yeah, I didn't get past number 6. So alright, that's it. I'll see you in my next video, and hopefully I'll get a drill with me done eventually, because I'm just, when I'm not so tired, I will actually get to do one. So have fun diamond painting, guys, because I'm going to try doing that this evening. And don't forget to sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.